reached his full potential in this sport, and he didn't because of his own lack of confidence. If everyone watched Roy when he grew in the sport, he always talked about being nervous on brain injuries because of what he's seen happen to his good friend Gerald McLennan. It's something that took a lot of major fights away from Roy Jones. As he got older, he got braver all of a sudden, and then all of a sudden knockouts didn't matter him and all of the above. But when he was compared to Sugar Ray Robinson, like when these people said this guy has the talent that no one's ever seen, he was very nervous on putting ink to paper on some of the bigger fights.
There you go. That takes us to Fighter of the Year. Canelo Alvarez, Tyson Fury, Naoya Inoue, Vasiliy Lomachenko, and Aleksandr Usyk. My opinion, based on the amount of output, based on everything that happened in 2018, my perspective, it has to be Aleksandr Usyk. It's probably going to be something ridiculous like Canelo Alvarez or Tyson Fury. Andrew, your answer and the fans' answer.
It was across the board unanimously. Aleksandr Usyk
they got it right.
is your fighter of the year. And I'm telling you, I think it's because
he
not
fought
only
40 times last year, and then to top it off, he took out Tony Bellew.
He takes the World Boxing Series things down where it had a lot of good fighters when you look at records going in. And then he fights a guy who just had major success in the heavyweight division and knocks him out, Tony Bellew. So yeah, hands down, it's Usyk. There's people already, like I said earlier, favoring him going into these heavyweight matchups. He is the new big thing going into the heavyweights. Just another piece to this heavyweight division that we already thought was legendary. Now we have the cruiserweight champ, undefeated, fighter of the year, knockout of the year. Now he's coming in to the heavyweight division.
This is bullshit, Andrew.
How's it going, Bob? Hey, you got prospect of the year. How's that?
It's bullshit.
That's bullshit.
Bah. So here are the list of my fighters of the year, and we'll let you vote. Vasiliy Lomachenko, Terence Crawford, Teofimo Lopez. Please select.
Got to fight Terence a little bit more. I'm telling you, I don't know if Amir.
They're all afraid of him. They're changing weight classes.
Hey, Bob, I don't think Amir Khan's getting him in the category in 2019 either. I gotta say, you gotta look a little higher than Amir Khan.
Amir Khan is a great fighter from the UK. It'll be a great victory for Terence Crawford.
Yes, but that great victory has been on many resumes now in Khan's life. Major knockouts. I don't see Terence getting fighter of the year because of that.
Okay, let's talk about fight of the year.
Go ahead, Bob.
Vasiliy Lomachenko against anybody, Terence Crawford against anybody, and Teofimo Lopez against anybody. Please pick.
You're not giving us too many options, are you?
I have a third category that I want to whip out for the fans, Andrew.
All right.
Best decision of the year. Vasiliy Lomachenko against anybody, and Terence Crawford against anybody. No?
It seems pretty sided for Top Rank here, Bob. I don't know if many are going to participate in your Fight of the Year poll going.
What do you mean?
Yeah, Terence Crawford and Vasiliy Lomachenko seem to be the only two guys that are going up for every title. Teofimo Lopez
Okay. Who are the top two pound-for-pound fighters?
Let me guess. Vasiliy Lomachenko and Terence Crawford.
Correct.
Oh, look at that.
So why aren't they fighters? Co-fighters of the year?
Well, they didn't do as much as that Usyk guy. I know you're going to disagree, but Lomachenko's on the list.
I'll make it interesting, Andrew. Who else should be named? What do you want to do? Heavyweight of the year? Should it be Deontay Wilder or Tyson Fury? Want to know the truth?
Joseph Parker.
Brian
Your guy.
Jones, actually.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking exactly.
A little song. Would you like to hear it?
Do you hand out these awards at a Top Rank event?
We have a banquet.
Yeah, exactly.
You ready for the song?
Yes.
We'll sing it at the banquet.
Go ahead.
Top rank. We're the best. Fuck everyone else. People get up. We give them a speech to read. And the speech goes like this. I would like to thank Bob Arum, then God. Thank you. They get a gold pin, and we send them back to their camp. They're not allowed to leave their camp. Have you ever seen Terrence Crawford get into any trouble?
No, not recently when he was first. I think that's what got him into the camp.
I picked out that shithole in Nebraska for him.
Yeah, I think that's what got him into the camp.
Do you see Lomachenko getting in trouble?
No, sir.
That's why I put that camp in Oxnard. I'm a fucking genius. Why didn't I get promoter of the year instead of Eddie Hearn?
Yeah, I don't know. Eddie Hearn got it because of the $1 billion deal. When you look at the title $1 billion from DAZN,
I put HBO out of business.
Yeah, you didn't get $1 billion deal though. So
rigged.
And I think Eddie Hearn has an argument about the HBO thing also. So he took Canelo. That was their number one guy. Triple G's on his way. Now, Bob, you have an opportunity here. They say Triple G's considering ESPN and Top Rank, but right now it looks like DAZN is the one.
I can make that kid a star.
You would have to work with De La Hoya to do it. You would have to work with Eddie.
Oscar. You know how I feel on that topic.
Did you see Oscar's tweet? What did he put? Happy Merry Christmas, spelt beautiful wrong. Then Floyd called him out. Then Oscar responded with, haha, caught you. Misspelled all of that on purpose. It was like the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen. You always said Oscar was a dumb man.
Oscar's the dumbest.
But seriously, to go out there and say that you misspelled everything so Floyd would make fun of you? Come on. Like, someone needs to take Oscar's phone. He didn't talk to someone when he wrote that response.
Oscar likes the booger sugar.
Yeah. Did you see that though, Bob?
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Exactly. And getting punched in the head is not good either. And sometimes Oscar talks as if he might have been punched in the head one too many times.
He does bang hotter women than me.
He always has. He always will. Boxing didn't get him that. See,
I
boxing.
have more money. And little known fact, Andrew. I have a bigger dick.
There you go. Even at this age.
Ooh,
hung like a horse. Look at Bob.
Looks like a fucking beer can. Looks like a baby elephant's trunk.
Okay.
All right. Good talking with Bob today.
So who do you think actual fighter of the year is? I'll give you my two. Yeah, that's the real one. Let's be honest. Who did we talk about the most in 2018?
The Lomachenko camp. Ooh. Look at both of them guys unified. Dude, that Linares fight was...
I'm going to give you my two selections. Maybe that'll make it easier for you. Is it Adrian Broner or Deontay Wilder?
For what?
Most talked about fighter of the year?
No. No.
And I would even put Floyd Mayweather into that mix.
Wilder is getting so much... Because, well, you know what? No, you're right. It could be Wilder because of Ortiz. Those are two great fights. Fights.
You're thinking like this is a real thing, Andrew. Think about who is the most socially active, who's getting the most
run. I hear what
run.
you're saying because he got arrested and he owes child support and he puts videos out there of yelling at people in fast food chain lines. I get all of that. I see
Who's the dude with the crack pipe? He should be in the running too.
Billy Joe Saunders.
Billy Joe Saunders should be in the running.
Actually, you are correct. That was heard. That noise was heard on both sides of the pond.
I would still say Adrian Broner got more run than Billy Joe Saunders. Like, if there's a speeding ticket with Adrian Broner, he makes TMZ.
Adrian Broner was shot at this year. He was arrested. We found out he owes not only his baby mamas, but the jeweler. He's being sued by $1.25 million right now from some jewelry place that says he hasn't paid his bills. The fight will go on. For all of you who keep thinking that Adrian Broner is going to
he'll be there.
That fight is going to happen. The build-up isn't for Adrian Broner. It's for Manny Pacquiao. Adrian Broner's run in boxing is over. He's nothing more but a step stool now, or was stepping stone now. No, there's nothing. This is about Manny fighting Thurman, fighting Spence, fighting Garcia, fighting Mayweather. You see Manny Pacquiao's name attached to those are way bigger than I won't cuss, Adrian Broner. So Al Heyman's not the Adrian Broner gets arrested on a little, you owe some baby mamas, that's fine. We can look past
Deontay manages to get himself in the media, if that's a thing.
People got to remember, Lee, Robert Guerrero was caught with an illegal firearm with bullets in an airport and still was allowed to fight Floyd Mayweather because the fight wasn't about Robert Guerrero. So the same thing goes with Pacquiao Broner.
Okay, so who is your vote for the personality of the year in boxing?
Tyson Fury, hands down.
I'm going to pick Deontay Wilder because it'll get me more clicks.
That's a good look at these two. How about a slap? How about a?
I can just tell you this by putting the show together. I know for a fact what shows get the number one clicks in the title. And Billy Joe Saunders has had a title named after him. Fury's had titles of shows named after him. I know our show is pretty much all the way out there. Based on clicks alone, the people are obsessed with Deontay Wilder. And I don't personally get it.
America's hurt for some entertainment, and Deontay brings a lot of it for diehard boxing in America right now. Look at the American boxer is not doing good right now in America. They're just not. Terrence Crawford isn't a household name. It's not like everyone's like, oh my God, just Crawford Spence, I hella need this fight. This is the biggest fight in the welterweight division for a very long time. There is no better. When you look at American boxers in the welterweight division, because Mikey is not a welterweight. He's going to be a welterweight, and we should talk about that photo of the no drug testing contest that's going on, and all of a sudden, Mikey Garcia looks like a very chiseled welterweight. Almost looks like Marquez Pacquiao 4 when everyone was thinking Pacquiao. I mean, Marquez was coming in dirty, but we get past that. Spence versus Crawford, biggest fight in America. No one cares. You don't hear people. The ESPN isn't going.
Because he's not doing anything stupid.
And it's just no big fights. I think these guys hiding, and I won't say these guys, PBC hiding behind their promoter on you're on the wrong side of the street argument is really starting to hurt their mega fight. What's supposed to build between them two as a mega fight. Will it be that big when they finally put on the gloves? Because as of right now, it's not being called for by the casual fan. Pacquiao Mayweather was called for. Hearns Leonard was called for. De La Hoya Trinidad was called for. People wanted to see these fights. These two right now are not household names. They need Pacquiao. So no. And what else was I going with that?
I don't know. But it really does come down to, I think it comes down to Saunders, Deontay Wilder, and Adrian Broner. Those are the three car crashes.
No. But you got to say Wilder Fury made boxing better this year, Lee.
I'm not talking about making boxing better.
Yes, you
Who
are.
cares about making boxing better?
Lee, their characters before this fight is what helped bring that. Don't you know it's Deontay's mask and Fury doing the whole, come on, let's fight right now, and doing the head movement in front of him, taunting him, getting in his head. We seen Wilder explode Everyone thought Deontay was out of it. That Fury got into his head before the bell rang.